Mars Montana FM.
Let's go, let's get with your host,
Mars Corleone.
Hey yo, Corleone!
Mic check 1 2 3. Mic check. Hey yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mars Montana FM podcast. I'm chilling with hey yo man, introduce yourself man.
Yo, all going. It's Cap, or Micheal Carpenter, for however you know me. But it's Cap.
For sure man. What exactly do you do?
I'm a producer, songwriter. Let's keep it at that for now. Or fashion design. I have so many caps. No pun intended. Yeah.
So you also make your own clothes, right?
Yeah, I do.
What's the name of your fashion brand?
It's called The Agenda. It's not. It's not out yet. We're still designing, but yeah, soon come.
So when exactly do you enter into the fashion game, man?
Not too long ago. I'd say last year. Yeah, it's when
sure.
I. Yeah.
1 year right now?
Yeah. No, not 1 year. Like last year, a time like this actually.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
So
yeah, 1 year. Yeah.
1 year.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. What inspired you to enter into the fashion man?
I feel like I was just to be honest, the first thing that got me into actually
For sure.
are you asking about designing or just loving the fashion?
Designing yourself. For your
designing.
brand, yeah.
Okay. So for designing, I just didn't find all the places I went. I didn't, and then also when I was buying clothes, I didn't know all these you could thrift or anything. So
for sure.
yeah. So I couldn't find clothes that fit me the way I wanted to, and the color palettes that they had were it wasn't stuff that I actually liked. I like bright colors, and
sure.
they didn't have certain tones. So yeah, that's what got me into designing for them.
So what's the actual name of this brand, right? You haven't said the name.
It's called The Agenda. The Agenda, yeah.
The Agenda. Why the Agenda?
So the collective that I'm in is called ESN. One of my homies, he's in the collective. I don't know how it came one day. He just said ESN The Agenda, and I was
ESN The Agenda.
yeah, that was hard. So that's what I got from it.
So ESN doesn't stand for anything.
Yeah, ESN is just the collective. The Agenda is the clothing line.
Okay, for sure. Enough about fashion. When did you start making music yourself?
I started I can say 2016, 2017.
For sure. What genres were you making back then?
Hip hop. I was only doing hip hop.
Still doing hip hop.
Not I transitioned into this. I don't even know what it is. It's a fusion of R&B, hip. I do everything right now.
For sure. And you also rap yourself?
No, I'm not a rapper. I just do I write songs. I'm not a rapper. Yeah.
Is it singing? Because
yeah,
in your album you sang.
So yeah. True.
So how was it like?
Nah, it was interesting. I wanted to just try how it is because I do demos for artists. So that was a demo actually. I wanted to give an artist, but then I feel I was let me see how people will take it.
So what's a demo exactly?
A demo is when you do you write a song and record it, and then you can play it for an artist later, and see fit them into that vibe basically.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
So how is it working with all these kinds of different artists who featured on your albums?
Oh yeah. It was interesting. It was interesting. I feel you all these artists have different personalities. So it's interesting to just be able to work with these artists
Yeah, for sure.
knowing how to interact with them, and then knowing how to interact with these other artists. So yeah, it's an interesting job.
So what have you learned over these years, man?
Over these years.
After working with all these artists making music, man.
Yeah.
You also performed, right? In the 254 event.
Oh yeah. I performed, but then I was standing in really. I was standing in for Albeezy. He couldn't pull up for the show. Yeah.
For sure.
But yeah. What was the question again? How? Oh yeah, I forgot it. It's I remembered. It's how is it? Wait.
What have you learned?
What have I learned? Yeah. Sorry. What have I learned? I've learned a lot of things. I feel I've learned how to. In this music game, you have to be actually patient. There's some songs where.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, let's say it's your first big artist you're working with.
Yeah.
You have to be don't always like chase, yo, let me, play this right now. Like, don't act like this is the last time. This is that you're gonna get this opportunity. Because there's always more opportunities. So that's the biggest thing I can say I've learned.
So what's your criteria for collaboration, man?
Criteria for collaboration?
If I want to work with Carpenter, like, what are you looking for in people who are...
For sure.
Yeah, man.
I feel like you just have to be fire, like you have to be
sure.
fire, yeah, and just unique. Like you have to have like your own like vibe, bro. So yeah,
somebody unique, man.
Yeah, for sure.
How often do you get like requests like to work together? Let's work together.
You'd be surprised. Like not too often like that. Actually, no. I would say like not too often, but like they come in.
Oh, for sure, man.
Yeah.
Any commercial gigs?
No, not yet. I was supposed to do one, but then it fell through. But I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting on that.
Wait. So do you make music full time? Do you go to school?
Right now I'm making music full time. Yeah. So but I'm planning
Monday through Friday. Man.
Yeah.
How's it, man? Like, if there's an artist out there, a young guy who wants to be a producer, man, how's it like making music like full time, man?
It's fun, but then you actually have to like have an agenda. Like when you're doing it like that, like you actually have to have goals. Like when you go into the studio, but then also like you have to have a balance. Like you have to have goals, but then also there are just those days where when you go to the studio, it's just one of those days for you have to just vibe. Like that's the day for not creating. There are those days in the studio where you just don't have to make anything.
Yeah, but so who mentored you like when you're starting to make music?
I'd say like in the beginning, it was my guitar teacher. His name is Mr. Mike. Shout out to him, bro. If he sees this, shout out to him. So he's the one who he came with Logic to like school. I was in a boarding school and like every like I don't remember, it was Wednesday and Friday I think. We used to like make beats.
Damn.
Yeah, or like he used to make beats on his laptop and then just we see how it actually works. Yeah.
What kind of beats?
What kind of beats was he making?
Yeah, was he making?
Anything really. He used to make hip hop. He used to make like Afro. Anything that was just music.
Does he still make music?
Yeah, for sure he does.
What kind of genres right now?
Him.
Yeah.
I haven't kept up, but like I think it's just like still that like rumba, I'd say, like
rumba.
Yeah, but I might be if you're watching this, my fault. I haven't,
Yeah, man. Any collaboration between like Cap and your guitar teacher, man?
That would be crazy. Actually, I do have a beat with him that I've done. I don't. It's actually I think it's out. One of my homies, his name is Kuzi. He did something on it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
So like so you're not in touch anymore, I guess.
We are, but like it's not like as frequent. But I actually need to hit him again. Like
for sure, man.
Yeah.
So like let's talk about what was your first project?
My first project was a project called Eastbound with a guy called Michael the Future. Like the first I really produced.
Does he still make music?
Not as much, but like he still does. Like if I was to get him into the studio, he'd make some stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eastbound.
Yeah, Eastbound.
How was it like making that project?
It was interesting. We made it in like a week, like that project.
Week.
Yeah, like we came like from Sunday, and then on Friday we finished it and then dropped it on Saturday.
Fully instrumental.
Yeah, it was him. Like I produced it and like a song produced by Loco. We recorded the whole week and then we dropped it on Saturday.
So who mixed it?
Me. It was me. It was like the first time actually. I was telling you, it was the first time like
sure,
I knew that there's something like mixing music. Yeah.
So the next project. What was the next project?
The next one was, it's called Black Boy. Yeah.
Black Boy, man.
Black Boy.
Black Boy. Okay. When was that? Which year?
That was like, I'd say 2017 or 18.
Damn, full album.
Yes, it was not. Yeah, full, like maybe I think 12 to 15. I don't remember. 12 to 15 songs.
Damn, which artists were?
It's still him, Mike of the Future. There was no features. I don't think.
Oh, for sure. When did you start featuring artists on your projects?
I think it was on our own. The project with me and Loco. That's like the first time like I really went like and interacted with other artists like other than Mike of the Future.
Oh, for sure. So like I guess at the time like you were so low key, man. Like what made you like go public? Because like IG at the time you're so low key. Like
Yeah.
like what made you like come out? Like what happened, man?
I feel like I realized how important, like as a producer,
Yeah.
like you also have to be a brand, like So I realized how important that was. So I had to like now, like actually start being active in everything.
For sure. So
Yeah.
like, did you study music business as well?
No, I still haven't yet. I actually want to do like a business course in like,
Oh, for sure, man.
because that's what it's very important. It's a very important thing. Like when money's involved,
Yeah,
you have to
man.
know how to handle it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So like, what kind of deals like do you have with artists like when you collaborate? Like royalties, all that, man.
Yeah, it depends. It depends on the artist. Some like have advance, like they can give you an advance. Others they wouldn't have that money to like sorry they wouldn't have that money to like pay you an advance. So like
For sure.
yeah. Plus also like most of the times like these are artists like I really
Oh,
like
for sure.
yeah. So I just like we just do the royalties thing, finish the story. Yeah.
Right, for sure. Because you work with around the same artists, like you have a
Yeah.
strong relationship
Yeah.
with artists. So chemistry, you have a lot of chemistry
Yeah,
with
for
artists.
sure. I feel like that's an important thing. Like to make good music, there has to be chemistry of some sort.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So like as a producer, how did you meet artists? Because I'm sure as a producer, it's always hard to find people to jump on your beats, man.
Yeah.
So how did you meet these guys?
I can't lie. I just had to go like out of my way to actually like hit these guys up, and meet them. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So you actually have to put yourself out there.
Exactly.
Man.
Yeah. Very important.
Man. So like, how was it like coming artificial? Sending messages to these people. How was it, man?
No, I feel like I'm already like I'm an outgoing person, so like it wasn't that hard for me. Like
for sure.
Yeah.
So it was kind of natural.
Yeah, it was natural. I feel like I was like I only have to hit them up. I was like, say less. Let me just.
For sure. So, how do you improve like your music over the years? Because I'm sure it's so easy to be stagnant. So like,
for sure.
How do you push yourself to make better music?
I feel like just staying like hungry, like staying like
hungry.
yeah. Don't feel like I've already reached the top. I've produced these songs. I'm already like stay like yo. What's the next sound? Like also break out of your mold. Like if you do hip hop, like try to do something like pop. Something so different.
Something so different.
Yeah,
Man.
it gives you even more ideas when you come back to your hip hop. Like you have a new mindset, like a more open mindset.
Yeah. So like right now you're kind of breaking into the mainstream, right? So
For
like
sure.
which song brought you into the mainstream? Which project brought you into the mainstream? Like which one was it?
I'd say it's yeah by Boutros. When I
Boutros.
produced that,
Yeah, for sure, man. How many millions of views right now, man?
I actually don't know. It's probably, but it's like over a million. It's like almost 2 million if I'm not wrong.
So you're locked in the studio with Boutros.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe a project coming soon, man. Exclusive with
Yeah.
with Mars. Come on, man. You never know, bro.
Man, so you're locked in with Boutros, man.
Yeah, Boutros. Who else? Swahili Poppy, Albeezy. So many artists.
Yeah, for sure, man. Which artist do you work with who you think is really slapped on, man? And people you need to wake up, man.
Albeezy.
Yeah, man. He dropped a project, right?
Yeah, he dropped a project. Yeah.
What's like? What role did you play in the project, man?
I executive produced it, but really I executive produced it with him because like he's also a producer, so
Yeah, for sure.
like he had he had more of the say because like it's also his project.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Also, like as an executive producer, just come and say like you can do this.
Yeah. Like I give certain directions. Like what songs can make it there. So yeah.
You do think it's the hardest album of the year?
I have to EP. Yeah,
Hardest
I have to say that. Like, and that's like, this is coming from a place of humility.
Yeah.
It probably is.
Because you also dropped an EP, right?
Oh yeah, true. But yeah, I believe that's like the hardest EP out right now.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
What's the name of the EP?
It's called Before LOLA.
Out
number 4 LOLA.
Out on all streaming platforms.
Yeah.
Man. Have you ever modeled yourself?
No, I haven't modeled yet. But I'm like, I never know. Maybe I might.
Maybe you might.
But I'm really into like designing. I feel like I wanna get like my designing bug down first. Then I start doing everything else.
So let's talk about your last project. What's the name of your last project?
Oh, it's called All Caps.
All Caps.
Yeah.
All Caps. What about the EP, bro?
The EP was called Birthday Boy.
Birthday Boy, man. Could you talk to us about it, man?
Birthday Boy. It was such a simple. Those were just like folders of. That was a folder of just songs that I've done over the years that I just know these artists want to drop, so I just took them and dropped them myself from as a birthday present to myself.
No, for sure, man.
Yeah,
Man. You have to appreciate yourself from time to time, man.
Yeah, true.
So let's talk about All Caps, man.
Yeah.
How's the response to All Caps, man?
Yeah, it was crazy, bro. Even to this day, it's like still crazy to me. Like how like well it was received.
Oh, for sure, man.
Yeah, appreciate everyone who showed love on that.
How do you distribute your music? Did you distribute it via like DistroKid,
Yeah.
TuneCore, whatever, or did you like do it through a smaller distributor?
Yeah, I did.
Independent?
Yeah, for Birthday Boy, I distributed it on my own on DistroKid, and All Caps I did it with a distribution called CLC, distributor company called CNC.
So like, what's the difference between distributing on DistroKid, TuneCore, Muse versus like?
Them. On DistroKid, you distribute it yourself, like like you have more control over everything. And with a distributor, they distribute it for you. You can still do the same things, but like they give you benefits, like where they can push the project for you.
Yeah.
Like they have like connects, like all these like playlist curators. So depending on the song, like they can get you on a playlist.
Oh, for sure, man.
Yeah.
So what's the attitude of like OGs in the industry towards these young producers, man?
Oh yeah.
Like, what's the attitude, man? How do they interact with you guys, man?
Yeah. I've OG like producers or artists.
Like guys who any
man. I feel like the ones I've met, like I feel like we've inspired, like like they've seen like these guys actually be like there's some crazy guys, bro. So yeah, but like there's obviously those instances where it's like you get that gatekeeping,
man.
But I feel like it's bound to happen, like in any industry, like like when it's I don't want to speak too much on it, but like that's really the truth, man.
Yeah, man. So like I'm sure you had a perception of the industry like when you're outside.
Yeah.
Now you're in the industry, like
yeah.
Like how does it look like from the inside, man? Like
I can't lie. Not too different from how I thought of it. I didn't think of it like also. I was real, like I thought about it realistically before, because like I knew, but like it's not like too different. But plus it's also not that bad, like the way other people like make it look. It's like sure. It's not that bad.
Yeah, so who helps you navigate like the music streets right now? Like, is there anybody who like
a mentor? Right now, no. But like, not too long ago, like there's this guy called Ivan. He's a director. Would I say he's a director, producer. Yeah, he does everything. So, but I'm still in touch with him. So like when I need advice, I always hit him up, and like he tells me like how things So yeah, I could say like he's my mentor. Yeah.
So did you learn music? How did you how did you get into music? Like, did you just open the FL Studio? Yeah. Which did you start with?
Yeah, FL.
Did you just open FL? Like, did you learn music theory, man? Tell the young producers out there, man. Who wanna know, man? I
can't lie. I just so I was telling you I was in a very musical like school. Yeah. Yeah. So we used to the first beats I ever made was me, Kina Washira, Arabi. Shout out them guys. We used to make beats on this like keyboard. Like school had like the music had the keyboard. Yeah. So I used to make beats on that. So that was really the first time like I made a beat, you can say. Yes. Then I went home and like downloaded FL because my older bro actually used to be a rapper and he had FL.
For sure.
Yeah. Damn. He had FL on his laptop like long ago, like in 2012. Yeah, so that was the first time I saw FL. So I already knew what it was. So that's why when I went back home like in 2016, I already knew I'm going to FL. Yeah, now I really like sat down and like learned how to use it.
Is your bro's music still out there, man?
Is it? Yeah, you can find it.
What's his rap name, man?
I don't know if he wants it. I don't know if he wants it out there.
Or he's not in the music industry?
No. Yeah, he's not.
Oh, for sure. And how do your parents feel about you making music here, man?
Yeah, that's actually supportive. They're like, they see, like when I dropped All Caps, like I showed them, I'm on this chart. I was number one like, when it dropped. So
Yeah.
Yeah, they're actually supportive. But like obviously they still have that like, this is nice, but like
You could.
it's school. You know, you could get a job.
Yeah.
But yeah, that they like when they see like when I'm actually doing things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like you go to school as well?
Yes, but like not right now. Yeah.
Not right now.
Mm.
Like what are you majoring in?
I was doing film.
Like why did you
Film direction.
Why did you end up picking film?
I can't lie because it was the only creative course that I could do.
For
If
sure.
there was music, I would have picked music.
Or you had an institution in mind and you
Yeah.
wanted to study that.
Yeah.
So how's it studying film, man?
It's interesting actually. It's given me like ever since I started film, it gave me like a new perspective to like how everything, even something like this, like a podcast,
Yeah,
you know,
man.
like how it's done, like
Yeah,
you know,
man.
yeah. Plus, I've gotten to like learn how, or like I've gotten to watch films. I feel like when you do film and like actually know like how it works,
Yeah.
like you watch films in a different way now. Like
Oh,
you can't
for
watch
sure,
the same
man.
way. Yeah.
For sure, man. So like any music videos in the future directed by
Cap, oh yeah,
Cap,
yeah,
Cody,
yeah,
man.
yeah. This is another Mars Montana exclusive. But there's a video for Problems or for Before Lola dropping
Oh,
soon.
for sure.
Yeah.
So you played a role in it.
Yeah.
Have
I
you
did
ever directed before?
before? I directed also Albeezy's video called Dunk It. Yeah.
Dunk It.
Yeah, Dunk It. I edited it and directed it.
So both of you came up with the concept in how many
Yeah.
days?
I can't lie, that wasn't even like we didn't have a concept like that. It was just like a run and gun video. Like we just got this
Quickly,
camera,
man.
yeah.
Damn.
Got the camera, said, "Yo, this would be a fire video," and then we just went and shot it.
Did you have a role to play in the video of Ganji?
Ganji, no. Did I? I wouldn't say I did. I feel like that was all Echebeni.
How was
Yeah.
it working with Chevany, man?
That guy is very like talented, bro. It's crazy. Like I feel like also I learned so much from being. I feel like I picked up so much also because you know, I should go to his place. We edit the video, so I also
Okay.
learned so much about like editing, like how he edits videos.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
You told me you're an editor as well.
Yeah, I edit.
Oh, for sure, man. How's
Yeah.
it editing, man? Is it
It's-
easy as music production
and
for you, man?
I wouldn't say because music. I feel like music comes natural to me,
Okay.
but like editing, I feel like for me it's a bit more difficult. Yeah, but it's not like too crazy. Like I could sit down and like edit if I had to. Like I could and like do a decent job.
Yeah, for sure. So, like, what are your plans for this year? Like, yeah, man, for next year, man, into the
this
future,
year,
bro.
I'm still like on this. I'm still working on projects like with artists. Maybe expect like a project from me. Not this year though. Like maybe
But
next year. Yeah.
Next year, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Do you like? Will it be fully trap?
I want to do something different, like something so different, like from what like all caps was. I want to do something different, something like I don't know. I'll have to show you. Like I'm bad at explaining. Yeah,
You just have to wait for the album, man.
Yeah.
So, man, that's been it, man. That's been Carpenter, man, and Mars Montana FM, man.
Yeah.
36 Method League, man. Any last words, Carpenter, man?
Before Lola by Albeezy out now. Go check that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man. Check out the album, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And send a DM to Cap.
Oh yeah. True.
Tell him
true,
how
true.
you feel, man.
Come
and
on,
he'll
yeah,
reply to the people
yeah.
who DM you, man.
Nah, true. True. I will.
So, man. Peace
Yes, sir.
out. Till
Peace.
next time.
Peace.